Welcome everyone to my YouTube channel, Iulia Regressive Hypnosis. Hello, Cristina.
Hello, Iulia.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
This week we have an investigation prepared for you in English, besides the Romanian one, about a subject that everybody will love it. If somebody wants to have a session, a personal session with me and one of my colleagues, telepaths, can contact me on the information of this description of this video and also in the comments. Now, Christina, I can start getting ready. We can start with 3 breaths together. On my third, you will connect with the word love, and you'll tell me what you perceive about it. 1, 2, 3.
Okay. So what I see and perceive is a frequency coming from the chest.
Mm-hmm.
And it's soft and it's warm. It's huggable.
Do you perceive anything else?
Yes, I see shades, like it's bringing in my attentions shades of love, different kinds of love. Motherly love is coming first, then every kind of love. But it's the same feeling. It's describing visually as a hug, a warm hug. Yes, like this feeling. It's a nice feeling.
Mm-hmm. Do you perceive any colors?
Yes, different kind of colors.
Mm-hmm.
The first one that came into my attention was the green light, because it's connected with the chakra, with the concept of chakra. But it's changing the color um, based on beliefs on every individual. I can see pink, and I see pink. If I'm think, if I see the love like in a couple romantic way, it's reddish. Depends of the frequency of what kind of love I'm
Mm-hmm.
connecting.
Okay. Now connect with the words unconditional love and tell me what do you perceive about it.
Okay, so it came very strongly. Unconditional love from a higher perspective, not from a 3D level, but from a higher place. And like your higher self is giving you unconditional love. The source, all the energy surrounding you, it's love, and you are love. From this plane, it's unconditioned. The conditions are coming with the physicality, with this avatar, with the matrix, and the limitation of a body. But inside, if you focus inside, you can feel it. You can go in that place in your higher self and look at your surroundings from that point of view. And you are detached. You are an observer, but in the same time, you are everything. And when you think you are everything, you love yourself, you love the source, and It's a multi-dimensional point of view.
Mhm. You're saying that you go to higher self. Where do you go usually for the unconditional love to perceive it?
Uh, I go in myself, and everybody goes in himself
Okay.
for that state of being.
Mhm.
But in another plane, like you can think, you go inside, and after that you look at everything as part of yourself.
Mhm. So you go inside. When you say higher self, who's the higher self?
You, without the physical body, your consciousness.
Mhm. Do you perceive that higher self is something higher than yourself?
No, not higher, not as a bigger, better,
Okay.
from a limited perspective from our
Mhm.
gen 3D avatar. No, as you, as a complete, but you are you.
Mhm.
How can
Is it from like essence of yourself instead of saying higher self?
yes, yes, the
Mhm.
essence of yourself,
Mhm.
yes, without the body. But even if it's the body, it's still you, but it's like no filter.
Mhm. Without filters. Okay.
Yes.
Because when you're mentioning higher, we just the mind goes right away to something which is above you.
No, it's our language that it's limited to
Mhm.
explain the what's
Exactly. Mhm.
after, what's inside.
That's why I wanted to make it clear. Okay.
Yes.
Very well, Christina. Now connect with the love between one man and one woman, a man and a woman, and tell me what do you perceive?
Okay. So at first, it connected me to the masculine and feminine energy. Uh, from this point of view, I see it. At first, I saw it at first because, and it's a whole. It's a one man and one woman. It's a piece of the whole, like
Mm-hmm.
yin and yang, but
Okay.
it's from this dimension and some dimensions above point of view, this kind of energy.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, but and I see that some people are thinking that this is the primordial energy in yin yang, a woman and female and male, but it's not the case above, um, on a higher and higher planes. Um, so I see it here as a whole,
Mm-hmm.
like the potential of being in this plane with the two energy together in the relationship.
Mm-hmm. What else do you perceive this energy, this whole energy, the whole?
Uh, from what plane? From this plane or from the plane where these things doesn't exist, only the source, the energy itself.
How about let's do it? Let's see how we perceive it in the physical plane. Then we go on the metaphysical. We'll see
Okay.
the difference.
So from a physical level, what we can feel to define these energies is that when you are in a relationship and it's working perfectly, not perfectly at his higher potential,
Mm-hmm.
together, involved as a whole, it's when you create, one can hold the vision of the relationship at the purpose, their purpose, of their vision of their lives. It can be children, it can be family, it can be career, but still their vision together of the relationship. The male usually holds the vision, um, not the male, the masculine energy,
Masculine.
and the female, the energy creates the moment, creates the surroundings, the feeling. So together it's as a whole and on this vision, and it can be applied on every little vision they have, can be a bigger scale or a small scale, but it's still um, the same principle of energies working together.
Mm-hmm. And how do you perceive it in the metaphysical level?
Okay, it's nice. It's like an explosion of a big bang of sorts because it can create realities, and in the multiverse, it creates realities every time they collide.
Mm.
So it multiplies the multiverse. It expands the universe.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You said that the masculine and feminine meets whole. Uh, can a person by herself or himself be whole?
Yes, it can be.
How?
Uh, we all have masculine and feminine energy inside, and you can accomplish that in with everything. Like you have the vision of something you want to do, and the feminine creates it, and you go there, and it's like
Mm-hmm.
action, um, and create.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm.
So, but I see that it's not necessary to be in a relationship and the male to be masculine and the female to be feminine. It can be reversed, doesn't matter because yes, we hold both energies.
Mm-hmm. Very well. So a person can be whole by himself or herself. Okay.
Yeah.
Now disconnect from there. Now let's connect to the love between two men and tell me what you perceive.
Okay. This is a different kind of experimenting a life scenario.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, you can. Do you want me to speak about it in a physical and metaphysical?
Yes, we can do that. Let's start with the physical.
So on a physical level, things tend to be balanced. One can take the role of a feminine energy
Mm-hmm.
and vice versa, but um, somehow on a chemical level, it's not the same.
Okay. What's the difference?
It has to do with the chemicals of the pheromones, the endorphin, testosterone being released in the chemistry between.
Mm-hmm.
So here it has a potency, and it can create, of course, because energy it doesn't have limits.
Mm-hmm.
Only our minds create limits. So, but on a physical level, it's not the same only because of the body, the chemical.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, it depends of the level of consciousness because mm, I see a lot of cases where the people aren't awake So they create this kind of relationships from a fear-based and a trauma-based life. But if I look at two men that are awake and they know what they're doing, yes, they can create.
Mhm. And how do you perceive it on the metaphysical level?
Okay, it's more they can create, yes, as well. Depends on their experience, from where they're coming, from what planets, what kind of experiences they have. Because one subliminal part can hold, based on the experience, a lot more of a energy. But still, if the two subliminal parts it's conscious and they want to create something, they will create because they are energy. But in a metaphysical level, if the two person aren't awake, they create a lot of frustration, a lot of pain and fear-based scenarios.
Mm-hmm. So we're talking about the relationship between two men.
Yes, yes.
Mm-hmm.
But
Okay.
it's not visually, it's not the same. The Big Bang, the explosion, it's not the same with the
Mm-hmm.
masculine
Feminine.
and
Mm-hmm.
because I see like it can create, but it's a very strong energy in another direction. It's not creating life as a expansion. It creates something based on their desire and want list. How can I say it?
Mm-hmm.
But it's still, if it's their desire, then yes.
Okay. Okay, disconnect from there. So now let's connect to the information about love between two women and what do you perceive about it?
Okay, so
The physical.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, the same as in the two men relationship. But now it's clearer to me what I am feeling. Okay, um, so two men create a lot more uh, energy, woman energy, feminine energy, and two men create more masculine energy.
Mm-hmm.
But still depends on their level of consciousness. If that a woman embodies the masculine energy, like as a whole, it can be it can be the same.
Mm-hmm.
But the same, if they're not awake, they create more feminine energy.
Mm-hmm. And what do you perceive in the metaphysical?
Okay, it's they create, as I told before, the same, but it's looking as a more flowery energy, more subtle energy that it's describing the feminine energy. The masculine energy, it's more like male ship. How do you call it in English?
Mm.
The uh,
Mel-
s- yes, when it's that animal, that male Aries, when it's
it's
described.
it's a masculine. It's
Um,
Taurus. It's
that
uh,
Aries, how do you call it?
yeah.
Um, B
Mm.
male, not B.
The ship Mel. It's okay.
Yes, that yes, that is the symbol that it's showing me that is describing the male energy.
Okay,
Uh,
with the horns. What's the name? Yeah, goat. No, no. Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
but the energy that I'm seeing here between two women in metaphysical level, it's like a flower. It's more subtle and it's blooming.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not creating worlds as we know it.
Mm-hmm. So the words is creating by the love between.
Uh, yin and yang energy.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But
Okay.
you know, if it's this is a vision, this is a vision from our perspective, from this reality,
Mm-hmm.
because we were told that energy should be like a family should be from between a man and a woman.
Mm-hmm.
That this is wrong, this is right. The right and wrong it's established here in this dimension. Uh, from a higher perspective, not higher perspective, different dimension,
Mm-hmm.
this thing doesn't have to be the principle of life, and it's not in
Mm-hmm.
every dimension like this. So what's good and bad here, it's not in other dimensions. So if I see here uh, this energy being created between two women and in this place, and it's created by two men, it's not for me to judge if it's creating life or not, because on other planes, this is life. Doesn't
Mm-hmm.
matter. The universe is expanding and it's um, experimenting.
Mm-hmm. Can we say that this energy of love between two men and two women can be creative
Yes, yes.
to a same level with the one between a man and a woman
Uh,
of
the
intensity?
answer is coming that they should not be compared
Mm-hmm.
because they are different experiencing different experiences,
Mm-hmm.
and it's I'm connected now to the frequency of love, so
Mm-hmm.
I can't put and can't see in them anything bad because I see them from a love point of view, what
Mm-hmm.
they can be as a potential.
Just be an observer, even if like uh, you're connected, but be an observer and
Okay,
like
so
a
not from a
neutral
love point of
observer.
view.
Mm-hmm. A neutral
Okay,
observer. Mm-hmm.
okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay, then disconnect from there. And now let's connect with the information of love between mother and a child. And what do you perceive about it?
Mhm. Okay, so this is more with shades of creation. This is love with a shade of creation. Yes, I see the woman, the mother, hugging the child, and is looking at him with the energy that you are you, but I create this little energy, and it's alive,
Mm-hmm.
and it's supporting him no matter what,
Mm-hmm.
and it's spreadable. It's um, a, a kind of energy that it's not spreadable, that it's all the universe in the same time.
Mm-hmm. It's like expanded
Yes, it's that
horizontally.
big. Yes, like everywhere. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Do you perceive anything else about
Uh,
this?
yes, because it's I perceive that it's from a place of creation as it's an automatic shift when you are a mother or you are a parent, doesn't matter,
Mm-hmm.
because that place, that role of creator puts your perspective, it's shifting your perspective inside.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why you can be you feel that you can do anything because you look inside. It's uh, like a mechanism, and if you can look as you're a creator in every relationship, and every love, what kind of love you have. If you can look from that creator point of view, you can do anything.
Okay, very well. Now disconnect from there, and now let's connect to the information about love between family members or friends, and what do you perceive?
Okay, so I perceive two things. One from this reality, from this level, 3D level, and one that it's I see subliminal parts that are coming here in this on this earth because they met before, because they love each other, and now they are family members, they are friends. So I see friendships that are um, above this kind of plane, this 3D level. They are going beyond this. So I see here that it's limited because it's not from that creator point of view, at least not for everybody. I'm not saying that mm, everybody thinks like this or feel like this, but I see that most of the people, they're not creating a relationship and they don't feel this love from a creator point of view.
Okay. Do you perceive anything else?
Yes, it can create strong bonds, and it can fulfill the place, the roles that wasn't there. And it's nice love to feel in different scenarios. And it should be at least once experienced.
Okay, very well, Cristina. Now disconnect from there. Now tell me, what do you perceive about self-love?
Okay, self-love. This is I like the most because you are everything. When when you are loving yourself, you are connected with everything and every.
Mhm. Is this the best love, can you
Um,
say?
from my perspective, from what I experience in life, but not everyone, it's from for the same,
Mhm.
and it's but it's still it's the base for everything. If you don't love yourself, then you won't be able to feel the love of others or to give love if you don't love yourself. And even if if you believe that you don't love yourself, you still love yourself, only you don't see it that you love yourself.
Mhm. Mhm.
So this is the most it's closer to the higher self that I told before.
Okay. Is it the closest?
Yes.
Mhm. Why? What is the main, let's say, reason or mm,
And it can be bring the most awareness
mhm.
of who you are. If you love yourself, you know that of who you are. You know how to be authentic. You know how to be you. You know how to be in physicality, with verticality in life. How to accomplish things. How to say a thank you. How to build a relationship. It's the base for everything because you are
Mhm.
connected with yourself. You don't have any filters. You know that I'm these filters that are keep telling you that you, you don't love yourself, you don't deserve it, you are not supposed to experience love. You know, every filter that society gives you, that
Mhm.
you know, that this kind of things, you don't have it when you love yourself.
Mhm.
And how can I say, you love yourself no matter what. I
Mhm,
don't know how to put in words
mhm,
because it's a very complex thing to say.
mhm, mhm. Just to love yourself no matter what.
Yes, and you are love.
Understand.
You are already loving yourself. Only you need to be aware that you love and you are
Mhm,
love.
mhm. Because
Because you
you
are
are.
not you are not the the frequency of hate. You are not, you don't recognize yourself in that plane. Recognize yourself only on your higher potential, only
Mhm,
in love.
mhm. So a human is just can say that is the frequency of love, no matter what.
Human, sorry.
A human, I can say a human. Yeah, we're talking about us
Yes,
humans
yes,
and love. So a human can say that it's just a frequency of love, no matter what.
yes. Inside him is a, yes. You are a subliminal part.
Mm-hmm,
You are love.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Can we say that we like came from the source with
Yes,
love?
yes, yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What do you? What is the most? What has in common all these types of love?
Who you are.
Mm-hmm.
Who you are.
Mhm,
No, it came into my attention, if I can say,
mhm,
that the information before wasn't complete,
mhm,
as because uh, somebody can understand that if you are not love, then I can delete everything else, every negative aspect, not in a way that should fragment you when you feel this love. No, understand the fear, understand the negative emotion, and understand why you have it.
mhm,
And that will press a button that will shut down this negative the emotion. Don't fragment yourself, not understanding the principle.
mhm. So, what is the most noticeable difference or differences between these types of love?
The scenarios here that we want to experience.
Mhm,
This is the most notable thing, that if you want to experience one kind of thing, then you'll feel more of that
mhm,
or the lack of it.
mhm. Okay, very well. Disconnect from there, Cristina. Mm. How love forms, where it starts in the body.
Um, okay. Um, in the base of the first chakra, I
Mhm,
see that it's arising from there, rising and moving up.
mhm. Okay. What shape it has?
I see as a spark of light, as a spark of energy. It's
Mhm,
white goldish flame.
mhm. Do you perceive anything else?
I saw some energies, black energies that are being formed in the same way
Okay.
as an emotion.
Mhm. Are this energy connected with love?
With the lack of it, the fear, the hate, the fear.
Mhm,
the lack.
Mm-hmm.
But it can be, for example, this if it's the lack and it's growing bigger and it's going blacker and it creates as a piece of emptiness and heavy thing, energy, and it can be transmuted in a second, in a millisecond, just like that. And all that big and black energy can be big, beautiful energy when it's transmuted.
Mm-hmm. So, is it the presence of these black energies? It's the absence of self-love,
Yes, it's the illusion of not self. Yes,
the illusion of not loving yourself, right?
yourself. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay, very well. Okay, disconnect. What do you perceive about the saying, from love to hate is just one step?
Transmutation.
Hmm?
Transmutation. Yes, you can
Transmutation.
transmute good and bad, bad and good, and you can transmute the energy.
Mhm. Is it a person who's, let's say, who's loving can convert it, let's say, very easy into hate, the frequency?
No, no,
Mhm.
I see it as you know, like when you if you put ink in milk,
Mhm.
you will see the ink like like a spot, like a spot that is going in the milk, but uh, it's not the same as when you transmute black energy into light energy because you still love. That doesn't change the fact that you loved, only you perceive it. But still, if it's strong emotion, like really bad scenario, I see that yes, it can be a black energy that only for a period of time, till you forgive or forgive yourself, till you allow yourself to go on, uh, it creates a barrier. It creates a black barrier.
Mhm. Can a person who loves somebody to hate that person too at the same time?
Yes, because it's not about that person. It's about yourself.
Mhm. So actually, the person doesn't hate that person; is hating himself,
Yes, it's a mirror
kind of. Mhm.
kind of understanding that he has about himself. It's a system of beliefs that needs to go away.
Mhm. Okay. Okay. What are the effects of experiencing love?
Expansion. Uh,
Mhm.
expansion. Even if for a period of time you experience the lack of love, it's still an experience that you are learning about love through the lack of it. And when you have that love and it's going beyond understanding,
Mhm.
it's beautiful.
Mhm. Okay, very well. What benefit brings love?
Um, okay, so here it's giving me multiple things. But the most important thing that love by itself,
Mhm.
it's a state of being, and you experience like a bliss.
Mhm.
But if you put wisdom next to love, expansion, any intention next to love, then it has more potential, and that's the answer.
Mhm. What's the answer?
That love by itself It's a state of being, and it needs wisdom. It needs more energies next to it.
And all this energy together is what are creating?
Expansion of the universe and experience for you as a subliminal part.
Okay.
And if you understand it better, the universe will understand it more.
Okay. How can we connect to the frequency and vibration of love?
The first thing appeared to me is through singing as a shifting, as a way of shifting your energy. You know, when you sing to yourself, like a lullaby,
Lullaby.
yes. Um, it's like a song, your song inside you, that feeling. Uh, it's like when you are in the present, you don't judge, you don't think, it just you are, and as you have that feeling when you enjoy the sunshines, the wind, it's just bliss. uh, it's present moment. That's why I said it needs to have something next to it. Like if you have an intention, like I want this love for this thing, for, okay, sorry, Yulia. It's my phone, it's singing
Okay.
alarm. Okay. So I'm connected. It needs an intention if you want to create with love. For example, if you have a business and it's you put it um, from a based love, you make it from a base love, and it has more potential. The love by itself, it's a state of being when you are present and you are everything.
Okay. Very well. How can we stay connected to the frequency of or vibration of love in situations of lower frequencies?
Um, as I said at the beginning, is the same principle. Um, you stay, if you know who you are authentic, you know that you are subliminal part, you know that you are energy, you know that you are power, that everything is love. That state of being of who you are, your higher self, it's love. So if you are connected every day with, not every day, like if you know you have power, then you you are not being involved in any scenario. But of course, it needs you need to work as a human with your mind to bring your awareness in every aspect of your life, like in every pattern you see that you have from your childhood. Because right now maybe you are focused on your relationship with your mother or father, but you have another relationship bad with the neighbor. But you need to bring awareness, that awareness on that aspect.
Okay. Okay, very well. Disconnect from there. What do you perceive when I say toxic love?
Okay. Toxic, it came to me, this unaware, these filters, and these entities that are among us, this principle of this world. this illusion that we are not love.
Mhm.
The rules, every rules of every system, that it can
Mhm.
be a filter.
Mhm.
And it's a toxic way of thinking. If you put filters, it can be described as a toxic.
Mhm. Raise your frequencies. Detach from, just observe. Don't go into the energy. Do you perceive anything about the toxic love?
Many scenarios, depends where you want to go. For the first one that are in the first row, it's the entities that are giving scenarios to people who reincarnate here
Mhm.
to have mirrors in their universe, like toxic mirrors, because
Mhm.
they think toxic of themselves.
Okay. What about like a toxic love in a relationship?
Loops. I perceive loops and mirrors.
Mhm.
Scenarios like one should be a victim, one should be the abuser. Like if you are a victim, you ask for another person, please be my abuser. And if you are an abuser, you put that person, okay, please be my victim. I see manipulators, narcissists, but
Mhm.
they are filters. This way of thinking, it's a filter. So
Mhm.
that's toxic.
Okay, you mentioned narcissist. Is it self-love and narcissism the same thing?
No, but it can be perceived as from others' point of view.
Mhm. What is the difference between self-love and narcissism?
When it's self-love, others can perceive you as a narcissist, but you are not involved. You will not be involved in that scenario with that person who thinks that of you.
Mhm.
You will not be the part. Um, if they think like this, they think like this. It's not your.
Mhm.
Doesn't affect you. But if it's indeed a narcissist, and you are not a if it's indeed a narcissist, then it perpetuates in every aspect of every person who meets him.
Mhm. What are, let's say, the behavior of a narcissist?
A manipulator, emotional manipulator
Mhm.
that looks and not looks consciously, but an energy from an energy point of view, it attracts the victim because that victim is also looking for for an abuser, a manipulator,
Mhm.
and narcissist. They meet because they attract.
Mhm. Is it do they have like a kind of same frequency that they attract?
Yes, minus and plus.
What permits uh, mm, for mm, the narcissist to attract the victim?
And it can be vice versa.
Mhm.
This create the scenarios they need to feel because they are sending in the universe a frequency saying I need to feel empowered over a person. I need, or the other one, I need to feel abused because in my childhood something happened. I
Mhm.
fill the blank.
Mhm.
So they are sending this frequency. I want to experience this, even if they don't like it. They don't enjoy it to be the victim or the narcissist. They don't enjoy it either, but they are not aware and they are sending more and more of these energies.
Mm. Is it let's say the victim attracts this scenario because of trauma, maybe from childhood?
Many, yes. Some of them from another life,
Mm-hmm.
from another planet, from their mentality because they don't understand something. When you don't understand um,
Your
what do
own
you
power? Mm.
no, when you don't have an understanding of something, ignorant, when you are an ignorant,
Ignorant. Mm-hmm.
you can attract this kind of scenarios, and it's the same for everything. If you bring light meaning the knowing, the awareness, and in a second, it's all disappearing.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
So bringing light will destroy everything?
yes, like awareness,
Mm-hmm.
understanding,
Mm-hmm. What will destroy?
that frequency, and
Mm-hmm. The
you'll not
frequency.
feel
Okay.
victim or narcissist
Mm-hmm.
because you
Okay.
understand yourself why you did that, why it happened to you, why you attracted.
Mm-hmm. Very well, Christina. Disconnect from there. Raise your frequencies. Take a deep breath. Now look for a mother with a child where the relation of love is healthy and it takes place a healthy detachment of them during the upbringing of the child, and explain the process, how it happens, what are the important key moments in this process.
Okay, so from birth till they move from their house. I
Mm-hmm.
see an example of healthy relationship.
Mm-hmm.
The mother and the father are together creating as a whole, as an energy. They want to create life. They want this child. And I see this child that it's a subliminal part that knew where he wants to come. He knew that he knew and he wanted to come in this family
Mm-hmm.
to experience with them as a person who is awake, aware of himself, not awake as a consciousness. It's a little different.
Mm-hmm. That the child mm, choosing the parents and kind of choosing the parents and the life. Is he helped by somebody to come into this to this life in the pre-reincarnation?
No, what I'm seeing, no.
Mm-hmm.
He is deciding for himself.
Okay. Okay, go ahead. And
So the bond it's created when he's coming in the fetus,
mm-hmm.
and they are sending love, unconditional love, and they don't have an attachment, and they don't create scenarios what if. No, they only think of the positive. They only bring in their body, in their mind, in their mental space, and inside the frequency of creation, and together creating together a life, a meaning. That's their meaning.
Mm-hmm.
And it's uh, going normally as she's giving birth, and it's a normal birth,
Mm-hmm.
and it's not painful. Yes, it's a little bit, but it's not a trauma,
Okay.
because for some women it can be a trauma,
Okay.
but that it's depends on different things.
Mm-hmm.
So they are growing him as with the knowing that this child, it's a subliminal part, that it's um, his own, that has his own identity. He's an individual, not their slave, not their puppet, not their pet, not their something. It's not piece of them
Mm-hmm.
inside. Only the exterior was created from there, but that's
Mm-hmm.
it. Their role is to make sure that they deliver to him like everything he needs
Mm-hmm.
to be healthy, to have a healthy mind, healthy body. They are presenting the world, and they are teaching him how to think freely, not
Mhm.
on a system based.
Okay. So the parents have a high level of awareness
Yes,
that helps the child to have a high level of awareness too.
yes.
Mhm. Let's say the parents, they have a high level of awareness, and the child comes um, before reincarnating, comes with some, let's say, interferences or contracts. What happens?
Okay, so it's giving me a different route and different example.
Okay.
This child who is coming with entities, but he is still aware that he wants to experience with these people.
Okay.
Um, this his parents are still aware of who they are and what they want to provide to this child, but
Mhm.
this entity can only bring in his life only a few scenarios, um, bad scenarios, kind of little accidents like a broken arm, um,
Mhm.
inconvenience, like when at
Mhm.
school he fights with some child, but that's it. Because after he will grow up, he will be able to think for himself and he will choose. He still he still knows who he is as a subliminal part.
Mhm. Can the parents during, let's say, his childhood become aware that he has interferences?
Ah, yes, yes.
How?
Uh, if something happens and they ask themselves why it happened, and searching for the root, not judging, just searching. For example, I see it can be an interference from a teacher
Mm-hmm.
that is creating bad scenarios, and that's clearly an entity who is who wants to collect the energy
Mm-hmm.
through her and
Okay.
wants to come into this family because it sees the field empty, being empty.
Mm-hmm. Available. Mm-hmm.
Hmm. So it's different. I, it's very simple. If For them it's very simple. It's just searching and feeling because they are aware, so they can feel.
Mm-hmm.
They don't ask and go round and round for answers and searching
Mm-hmm.
in the exterior. They are just looking inside and they feel.
What action are they taking?
Stopping anybody from the exterior, like from professionally kind of point of view, not point of view, point.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like they are telling the teacher, okay, it's our job to this because we are his parents. Thank you for saying to us. And they are speaking with the child, and they, of course, love the child and provide his best
Mm-hmm.
to him, the best
So it's like
teachings.
they cutting the connection, which can be the interference taking place.
Yes, just that, but
Mm-hmm.
they are not giving any feeling like hate. No, just like, okay, thank you for this. Thank you for
Mm-hmm.
letting me know. It's my job from here.
Mm-hmm. So
And the teacher
mm-hmm.
doesn't have anything to say because it's like if they were telling her this with hate or mm, other feeling,
Mm-hmm.
she could have say something, but she can't say anything.
Mm-hmm. So if they react, let's say, with hate towards her, what happens?
It's crying bigger.
Mm-hmm.
It's oh, she's they are creating a victim and abuser scenario, and
Mm-hmm.
each one of them feel. on being unjust, justed.
Okay. The parents can protect, let's say, a child from interferences?
Yes, yes, because the mother and the father, but especially the mother, um, it has some rights in the field of the child
Okay.
till he comes of age uh, 12, I see here.
Okay.
But I also see 9, the age of 9. It's like steps.
And how?
Steps of detachment, because the mother has the child in her energy, and step by step she's releasing him. So it's I see 3 years, 7 years, 9 years, little by little.
So how the parents can protect the child from interferences until these ages?
On an energy level,
Mm-hmm.
the mother, like she's speaking with the subliminal part of of his, with the child, of the subliminal part of the
The
child.
child.
Yes, and it's speaking, asking him, can I do this? Look, I will do this with my energy. I will clean your energy. I will maintain your energy. I will give this. I'm teaching you if you don't know it, and if you know it, like she's working with the subliminal part, and ask for his agreement. Can I do this in your field if you permit? And if you do it yourself very well, then let me assist you if you let me.
Can the mother do this without the subliminal parts of the child approval?
Yes, yes.
Is it the same with the approval or without the approval?
Without the approval after the age of 6, 7, there, because you feel it. They are becoming their own. They have their own personality, and you feel it if they allow you. If it's the case, if they are strong, if they're not. But if it's invasive, then you are doing more harm than good, because after a while, after you born them, even though they are aware of who they are as a subliminal part, if it's awake, as a subliminal part, and in this case, the child is awake, um, it's on a physical level, it's a trauma of the birth trauma. So that can be tricky for some subliminal parts, like a I don't know. It's a state of dreaming, kind of, not for everybody, but still. Uh, for most of the children, they are not aware a period of time till they go over this trauma. So after that, they're connecting more and more with this body, and they are becoming little humans, and they have their own personality. They think for themselves, and they can do it. They can protect themselves.
Okay. So the frequency of love of a mother or of a parent can destroy a child interferences?
Yes, yes.
How?
With intention, like it can scan the field, and if she identifies her subliminal, okay, I'm I'm asking all the entities who are in this in my child field to come here, and she's giving orders like, okay, you are not permitted in this area, go away.
So the mother, the parents have the power to destroy those until a certain age of a child, when the child starts to form his own personality, can say.
Yes.
Okay, very well. So what is the frequency of love on, let's say, numbers?
Depends of the scale of 4, 8, 5, and 6, 7, 8. But depends of the scale, and not everybody has the same number of frequency.
Mm-hmm. So why is it different?
Because it's a concept. It's a concept. It's a unit of.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a meter, like
Yeah, yeah.
a unit that is universally approved, but it's only a mental unit.
Mm-hmm. It's for to us humans to understand.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
the frequency you feel it doesn't have to be that frequency.
Mm-hmm. Is it possible the frequency of love to destroy interferences?
Oh, yes. Yes, yes, of course.
Mm-hmm. Is it possible to destroy lower frequencies?
Not to destroy it, but you're not. If it's like a frequency, if you have that, you channel that love,
Mm-hmm.
uh, it's like it doesn't have the place for the other to be in this vessel.
Mm-hmm.
That's why, of course, it can destroy anything. You can burn entities and do what you want to do, but you need wisdom next to love. You need, if you don't have wisdom, you don't have you can make better choices to provide for your child, for example, to have a better job, to provide better. Only love by itself, it's just a state of being.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You said entities. So is it possible the frequency of love to destroy entities?
Yes, yes,
Any entity?
yes, if you want, because if you say love and you are
Mhm.
connected to your love as a creator, as your subliminal part, as your higher self, as the source, that's the energy, and you dissolve it, dissolve anything, but
Mhm.
only if you give that intention.
Mhm.
You can still feel love, but that entity to be in your field, but next to your field, he is like waiting for you to not feel love.
Mhm. So you can destroy an entity when it's in your space.
But with the intention
Mm.
of I want to destroy this, to burn this, to this.
Can you destroy an entity when it's outside of your space? With
Um,
love, the frequency of love.
yes,
Yes?
yes.
How?
If you have the approval of somebody, if it's in their space,
Mhm.
and if you shift your perspective as a being to a higher place, then yes, you can do this.
So you can destroy an entity if it's in somebody else's space and you get the approval. How about an entity that is not you, is outside of anyone's space, can say, and you don't have an approval? Can you destroy it?
Yes, if you
How,
have a reason. I don't know. I don't know why you want to do that, but yes, you can.
how can you destroy it? What gives you, let's say, the okay to destroy it, the power?
That's what I'm saying. It's not up to me to say. Like, if somebody wants, the okay is given if you
Mhm.
change your perspective to a higher place for in a creator point of view.
Mm-hmm.
For example, if you see that this entity, for example, you want to bring light to this world, to this terra, to Mother Earth.
Okay.
So you change your perspective from a normal person by day to day, like normal person. You change your perspective inside you as a subliminal part who wants to do this in this context. Like you are creating the context. Uh, this is the Mother Earth. And you know that Mother Earth and you feel the entities on this planet. And you are giving love. And you, for example, you are visualizing Mother Earth, Earth in your hands,
Mm-hmm.
and in your metaphysical, between your metaphysical hands,
Mm-hmm.
and you have the globe,
Okay.
and you're giving love through your hands, like energy, and you see the light, the love surrounding and hugging the planet,
Mm-hmm.
and you are sending this love, and you give intention. Some people do give intention to destroy all evil.
Okay.
This is what gives you the permission. You are giving yourself a permission in a context from your point of view. Because from another point of view, it can be you are destroying other beings.
Yes.
From their point of view, you know that the history is written by those who are the winning, by
Yes.
the winners. So
Okay. Disconnect from there. Evil. It's just evil can be from one side, but from the other side cannot be evil. It's just making a living.
point of view, yes.
Mm-hmm. So how can you destroy an entity that's making a living, which is outside of your space and doesn't have nothing to do with you?
Depends of your intention. If you think, if you put in that context, uh, all the entities, because you put in that context all your knowledge that they created the matrix, they created all that suffering, they put us in this. For some people, this is kind of a jail that they are collecting this energy, they're eating us. So, of course, if you put that intention, because that intention, that knowledge on that context, then it gives you the right because you operate from that point of view. But
Mm-hmm.
if you go um, up in dimension, the good and the bad doesn't exist. But
Exactly.
still, you are here in this dimension, in this reality. This by itself gives you the right to operate in your experience however you want.
Mm-hmm.
Because this, for now, is the reality. You are here in the body. Nobody can tell you that your suffering is not suffering, and your experience is yours alone, and that gives you the right to do anything because you want to experience that.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, very well. Christina, disconnect from there. Do you have anything to add before I close the session about love?
Um, don't know. We should love ourselves more.
Mm-hmm.
So we should be aware of more of this love and this potential of love. What we can do with love to create everything with love, our families, our plans with love.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Very well. Disconnect from everything and everyone. Disconnect from all the information in this session. I will count from 1 to 3, and you're gonna come back in the present. I'm talking now. 1, you start to feel your body. You feel your body lighter and lighter. You can move your hands. You can move your feet. 2, you raise your frequencies to your ideal and optimal value. You feel better. You feel good. You feel happier. You feel relaxed. You want to sing, you want to dance. 3, You are in the present now. You can open your eyes when you are ready.
It will take me a while, so
To dance?
that
Or to
yes, I
sing?
can to open my eyes because it's
It's
so
okay.
bright. Um,
It's okay. You can stay with your eyes closed. How are you feeling?
Good, very good.
It was a little bit of a roller coaster about love.
Yes.
Thank you for participating on this investigation. We hope information will be of use for everyone. And don't forget that information is contaminated because of different perceptions, beliefs, and filters that is coming through. And don't forget that we are power, yes? And don't forget about self-love. Thank you, everybody, and we'll see you next time with another beautiful investigation. Bye-bye!
Bye-bye.
Bine ați venit la canalul meu de YouTube, Iulia Regressive Hypnosis. Vreau să fac o mică paranteză când menționez că informația este contaminată sau parazitată. Deja când zicem contaminat, deja este limitat cuvântul. Când suportul telepat obține informația, o ia, poate să o ia din conștiința colectivă, care poate și ea să fie parazitată, sau o ia prin filtrele care le are, filtrele personale, convingerile și credințele. Când zic că informația este nulă, este activă numai dacă o punem în aplicare. Noi trebuie să știm că suntem putere, suntem puterea noastră și în spațiul nostru energetic nu poate intra nimeni fără voia noastră. Energie, informație, entitate, chiar și persoană fizică. Vă mulțumesc și ne vedem data viitoare. La revedere!